Hey world, it's being will come back for another video. Family, the truths are being pushed out. It just amazes me how, and I know that there are a lot of people out here who want to do well, that want to improve their financial situation, want to improve their mental situation, want to improve their spiritual situation. And we have people on this quote unquote YouTube channel, you know, giving that type of information. You would think that'd be a lot more prevalent, you dig? But we know what it's about. And it trips me out because it makes sense, family. I was talking to a partner of mine today, and I told him, I said, anybody that's Afro-melanated, that's participating in the political system, okay, maybe they just not have been, maybe they've been misinformed, but if we don't have politicians that are willing to stand up, because remember, all congressmen have the ability or one of their duties as a congressman to write laws. That's what they do. They make laws. Why haven't one Afro-melanated politician ever wrote a law petitioning and trying to revoke the Clinton bill? Because see, remember, Clinton's bill, that crime bill that incarcerated millions and millions, it would have never passed if Congress would never approved it. And so I'm telling you, there was a lot of Afro-melanated people in Congress. I would be curious to know how many people objected to it and who were the Afro-melanated congressmen and senators and judges that actually, went on record, okay, on the television, in the media, and totally, was against it. I don't know any. Okay? I mean, this whole opioid crisis, I mean, think about it. People that's on opioids, that's on drugs, they're not being arrested. They're being treated. And back in the day, in the 80s, crack, those people weren't being arrested. Those people weren't being treated. They've been arrested. And so there's a huge discrepancy in the way this system treats certain demographics of people. And it just blows me away that those that are involved in the political process, from the lowest level to the highest level, I mean, even from the educational standpoint, when it comes to the school boards, I'm in H-Town. They're about to take over, the state of Texas is going to take over HISD, the largest school district in the state, because of what they call underperformance and this and that and the third, mismanagement of funds. The largest school district in the state is going to take it over. You dig? And so it's like, there's just a lot of discrepancies and things like, as teachers, how do you pay teachers from a salary standpoint such a low salary when our job or when our responsibility is to take care of others' children for 8 hours a day? You trying to tell me that type of employment status doesn't warrant financial growth or financial, motivation? When you're taking care of other people's kids and whatnot and teaching them, not only educational morals and values, but also just community morals and values. Because remember, we're teaching them a lot of stuff. And to get paid such a low salary, and I'm not just talking in Texas, I'm talking all over. And to have teachers every year not have a salary that's comparable to inflation. Every year, teachers should get 3% salary increase every year. And it should be $100,000 a year. I mean, I'm just saying, let's keep it 1,000. Teachers shouldn't be struggling when their responsibility to the community is so important. You dig? And like I said, when you talk about the smaller communities in the state, I'm in H-Town, so I'm in a big community. So teachers get paid a little change, not what I think they should be making, but it's higher than those that are working in 1A, 2A, 3 districts, those smaller districts. Teachers don't make as much money, and it's unfortunate. And that's why I say this whole political game, it's crazy. Everybody knows teachers should make more money, but no one says anything. Everybody knows that if you're conscious Why are we sending billions of dollars overseas when we have people in this country right now that are homeless? There are three aspects to survival: shelter, healthcare, and food. And if you don't have that, how can you survive? And we have millions of people in that predicament. And when the government has the audacity to say we're going to cut spending and take away services for those that are less fortunate and not tax rich, come on, let's keep it 1,000. And when I mean tax rich, I mean let's keep it real. It's unfair that someone making $70,000 a year paying more taxes than a corporation that's making billions when the corporation is only paying 15%. And the person making $70,000 is paying 24%, 22% in taxes. That's not fair. All right? So family, let's stay conscious. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. And in the meantime, between time, may the Most High Inside bring you joy. And being what is out of 5,000.